Here we have your thread trace pocket. You're going to turn the upper edge of the pocket to the outside at your thread trace line, so the right sides are facing, and you'll pin it in place. And now you are going to stitch the hem to the pocket at the sides a 1/2 inch in from the edge of the seam allowance. So if you match up your presser foot with the thread traced line that's farther down on your pocket, you can see your guide. And you're going to backstitch at both ends. And you're going to stop stitching right when you get to the edge of that hem. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. This is all done on a construction stitch length, which is a 3 on these machines. Once you're done, you are going to trim the corners, cutting at an angle right up to the stitch line. This way you can get a nice sharp corner, like how we've done on your outward corner samples. You're going to turn the top of the pocket right side out. And we're going to need to use a tool, a point turner tool, in order to get crisp corners. And once you have your crisp corners, you are ready for the iron. So we're going to use our thread trace lines to iron nice straight edges. And there is a little partial mitered trick that we're going to do at these bottom corners. So first I'm prepping the sides, and then I'm going to use my thread traced corner to see where to fold up. Add a little triangle, and then this creates a beautiful partial mitered corner so that there's no fabric sticking off the edges of my pocket. And repeat that on the other side, folding up at the corner using that thread traced line, and then overlapping the bottom hem with the side hem. I'm going to firmly press down, and because there's more bulk at the corners. Now, just to elaborate on what I did, you can see you fold in, fold the side, fold the bottom. Fold in with that corner, fold the side, fold the bottom. And what you get is these really nice crisp corners with no fabric sticking out. Now you are going to stitch the top hem in place 1 inch from the upper edge, which is roughly right at the top of your serging. Just as long as it's a straight line, you can use your serging as a guide. Back stitching at both ends. Now we're going to take the front piece of our shirt that has the thread markings for where the pocket goes and align the 4 corners of your pocket with the 4 thread mark spots. As you can see, I have lined up the turtle's head with my pocket. That was actually just a happy coincidence. Go me. I'm going to pin that pocket in place. Now on a construction stitch, once again, you're going to stitch close to the sides and lower edge of the pocket. So I just used the presser foot distance itself lined up with the edge of my pocket as a guide. I've sped up this filming, of course. So you're going to pivot at each of the corners. And backstitch at the beginning and the end. There you see, inside your cute little pocket.